Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Hilk empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. Bridges burn. Paul Otten. It was introduced to me by a show called Longmire on Netflix. It's a good show. It's such a good show. Anyway, it's been a busy day. I need to keep better track of time, but I got a lot of oars in the fire right now. I'm kind of trying not to spread myself so thin. So tomorrow I'm having the plugs and wires changed on the big red truck. Get her road trip ready. Got a long road trip to go. It'll be good. I was like, well, when I came out here 4 years ago, it was in a Rogue. 4 cats, a dog, and a bird. The bird passed, so he'll be going with us in spirit. But just want to let people know God's in the room. I was over on Wednesdays. Jesse's a boater invited me to a Liddy's book club, and so it gives me practice on how to interact with people and engage and things like that. I'm a little out of practice, see. So I did get to share a little bit, hopefully not too much. I don't like to get too long-winded. People that do get too long-winded just are thinking a little bit too much about themselves, has been my experience. So today was a good day. I rented a UHaul, 6x12, or 9x12. 6x12. Plenty of room. I've been packed up for 2 months. So we just, this will be good for Mom. Brother's going to be here and pick up Mom. She's going to get to spend time with her granddaughters the whole weekend, man. Just bask in the love. And it'll be good for her because Sassy's at the end of her life, and that's going to be hard for her. So it's the seasons of change. You don't get everything 100%, You gain so much, but you always gotta lose a little bit too. It's a life balance, and I already have a bunch, I got hundreds of pictures of Sassy throughout the years, so I'm gonna make a book, I'm gonna go ahead and make a book, and there's never a good time, but we will be there together to help heal through it, because they're all just heartaches, every that's why I think people omit and try not to have relationships with people, because it just hurts so darn much when you lose them. But the thing of it is every relationship that we have with people, we contain every vibrational experience that we have with that person. So, and I know Rivet's in the room, man. He and I have had a lot of good times, a lot of life experience. You big freaking meathead, But because of him, because of freaking meathead, I'm not gonna get so vulgar here. I'll leave it less shop talk here. But I can tell you that I love men, and so people can never say she's just a man hater, because no, I freaking love men because of men like Scott Rivet, because they're freaking. And Rivet, I was thinking about that today. I think when your mom passed away, I think I went to the services down in Nebraska City. I think it was when your mom passed. But it's just like, I come from a place where you just suit up and show up. And then when you show up, then at the end of the day, you do the right thing all day long, and then at the end of the day, you get to rest easy. I don't know if I've ever been as excited as I am right now. I really don't think I have. And this morning, I was like, Mom, I'm going to go ahead and give my self permission to say that I am more excited than I've ever been. And she assured me that she's up for the trip. She assured me that she's up for the trip. And I said, Mom, Jerry's car, the driver's seat, it's going to be more comfortable than the chair that you're sitting in. you know, and he'll take real good. He's excited. I talked to him a couple times. He's like, I was gonna, you know, and there's a I'm like, Jerry, don't make her wear a mask. She won't wear a mask. You know, that might be what the time that you put a couple episodes of Longmire on and you guys go watch Lexi's volleyball game and leave her, you know, she'll be okay. She can take care of herself. She just doesn't, you know, it won't bother anybody and doesn't feed herself for like 8 hours if I go to work and stuff like that. So, and she's so fun, man. She's so fun. So, and then while she's at, in the care of her son, and he is getting a little taste of Marge's heaven, a little bit of heaven. I can't keep her all to myself all the time. It ain't fair. It ain't right. So he's going to spend a few days with her, and then we'll meet after I get the dogs to our next chapter in the south east from, and it ain't it's someplace in Arizona. And that's where Mom grew up, man. Yeah, I have her adoptive father was in a Barrett, small town, Arizona, at someplace. It's just, it would never occur to me. It was never occurred to me. It's always the link. God works in mysterious ways. I'll tell you that right now. And then after I unload and everything, because I don't got much, then I'll drop off the trailer, and then I'll get a rental car, and then I'll meet brother. He'll come down from where he's at, and I'll come up, and we'll meet halfway and get Mom. Just like when we were kids, we had to do custody. We're still doing custody of Mom, man. It's so freaking beautiful how it's so healing, you know. Because we were the kids with the kid mentality. Now we're the adults, and Mom's with the kid mentality. So we get to heal. And there's so much healing going on right now. Things are really turning around for a lot of people. They really are. They really are. Things are really looking up. And you just gotta freaking mind. Just know that there's gonna be freaking hiccups, you know. Try not to freaking hang on to any idea of any outcome, because you could really sell yourself short. I do it all the time. My eyes are really sensitive to light today. But, yeah, so Jesse said a prayer. God, there's so many prayer warriors right now, man. There's a lot of weird shit going on. I don't even know. I've been so busy all day. I haven't even, like, there's a Molly McCord talk. You know, I'm like, it's like weird because I haven't had a life. I haven't been this active. And when I have things to do and goals, and, you know, that is when I thrive. It's this. Ooh, it's been rough. So how is everybody else in the talking room? Thanks for hanging out and stuff. Hi, Carl. Hi, Ahmad. Hope you're having a better day. I thought about you today. 77. Hi, Aaron. I thought about you today, too, when I was coming in the back door. Hi, Violet Moon. I think I started to listen to a talk from Marge, and I was just doing other stuff, but I think I heard her say your name, so I thought about you today. The fam couldn't know their stuff. It's kind of a trying day at work. Yeah, emotions are all over the board, man. They're everywhere. I had to dance it out. I had so much energy this morning. I had to go dance it out in the backyard just so I could keep that off Ma. So, you too, Violet. You see, it's Mercury Retrograde. Absolute. I mean, it could be, depending on what your placements are. I'm Heyoka, so usually when people have hard days, I am having energies where I feel good. And Rivet, you're Aries too, so things might be feeling pretty good for you. Well, where the hell is she? Rivet, they don't know you well enough. You can't joke like that in this day and age, knowing what we truthers know. You just really can't. You really, really can't, dude. I mean, you can. I'm not telling you can't. You freaking crack me up, dude. Oh my god. You did call me. Oh, that's what I was like, dude. You see where I'm from. You should not be text messaging while someone's praying. And so I'm like, I'm breaking the rules, but I gotta let them know I'll be there. Fucking Rivet needs holy water. You know what? Oh my gosh. God bless you, Rivet. Come on, Benny. Come on in. Here comes barging in Benny's. No, my computer's pretty okay. Here comes barging in Benny. Don't piss off your brother. Yeah, the dogs were even fired up this morning, or this afternoon, too. They were, too. Be nice. Be easy. Come on. Take it easy. Come here. Here, you want the pillow? Come here. Big face. Good boy. Oh. Good boy. Rivet, he was there for Arthur Boo. He knew Arthur Boo. Arthur Boo is the reason why I have 4 dogs. Well, I got one. Artie came home a year the day that Arthur died. And then his name was Artie. And it was already picked before I picked it. And then I got Tucker to keep him company, because when I got Artie, I had my brother's dog Hobo, because he was deployed for a year. And then so Artie was used to having a buddy, so then I got him Tucker, and then I ended up fostering Benny and Luna, and then we just figured out that they're just part of the pack too, so that's how I ended up with 4. They're all just freaking heart attacks waiting to happen. Oh my gosh. Escapism is paramount right now. People are freaking... If you have a problem with alcohol and drugs and things right now, now is the freaking time. If you're just going to take a break, now is the time to take a break. I know I've had... My cravings to freaking want to drink are so bad right now. And it's the Scorpio. It's all the Scorpio energy. It's all the dipping into the shadows and the dark side and stuff like that. It's all that stuff. So people really got to be cognizant about their freaking patooey, you know, getting rid of all that nasty, dirty stuff. Dude, I'm in the middle of a movie. You guys are freaking coming up with these crazy shit. Look at it. You read. Are there any readers? Oh, you're telling a story. Oh my gosh, that's... See, I never got to the point where I had to detox like that. God bless her, man. That's why I don't drink. Alcoholism is no joke. Drinking is no joke. It is no joke. It is no joke. Yeah, it is. That's the thing. Hey, Rivet, cause like the freaking they go to gun clubs and stuff like that. I for Valentine's Day, Shannon got me a concealed permit course because she went to high school with the dude that ran it. An indoor, or his was outdoor. It was at an old Jesuit. Anyway. That was like, yeah. And I ended up bringing the paperwork with me, and it never got turned into the sheriff. I moved anyway, but I mean, I was a marksman in the Air Force. I've known how to freaking handle guns, because in Redden, everybody it's like that. It's like you have guns. You just freaking, I don't know. There's other ways. It's like always a last resort. It's only the wackadoos that, I mean, the gun discipline and the trigger discipline, I can't even watch the media on that alone, because you don't even take a firearm out of the holster unless you are going to shoot and kill the person. It's like, that's it. It's a one action thing. It's not, you don't take it out, you don't wave it around, you don't do all that, none of that stuff. Keep it holstered. I was always taught of that heart space, that you keep it holstered, and unless you're practicing with, and the thing in Nebraska and stuff, you practice with freaking generations of your whole family, and they have gun ranges and stuff like that, you know. I just don't like the machine guns. That's just stupid to me. I don't. But I love the trick stuff. Like when people walk through, and they're like, I would like to do that. That would be fun to have a course like that. But I would be satisfied with targets that were just freaking paintball too. Just walk through and just target's a target, And I ain't into harming and killing things, you know. Having those, you know, some logs, you can go, you know, you don't need to freaking pay somebody in a pavilion, freaking throw a log, spray a paint a target on it, and freaking throw axes and shit at it. I've been doing it, you know, this shit like this since I was a little kid, you know. So we're going back to grassroots and all this, you know, just friendly competition and doing stuff around the campfire and stuff like that, looking at the stars, stuff like that, because, you know, all hell's about to break loose. Because people don't know how to find, they don't know how to find the peace inside themselves. And they don't know how to question things, and they have an idea of how the world is, and they just put themselves in the little box, and that box is quickly being eroded, and people are not resolving to it very well at all. So we gotta pray, we gotta really be those for people that haven't been through shit. Us people that have been through shit, we really gotta step up for people that haven't just, you know, dealt with crap, because a lot of people have avoided it. I never realized it was, I had an 830 credit score before I moved out here from Nebraska. I could do whatever I wanted. I could go wherever I wanted. I had a lot of freedom. And then God said, nope, your freedom is within, homegirl. We're going to freaking take away some of that ego. You're not going to work no more, so you're not going to get that income. You're not, you know, all this earthly stuff, psh, it will be shed from you. Saith the Lord. And I was like, no, saith the Marge. And I fought back, and I got mad. I went mad. Mad as hell. More mad than Rivet might remember me being angry. But today I got to go make an amends at the Cricket store, where I was less than respectable to people. And I got to make that right, because I'm cleaning up the wreckage of my past, so when I go on to the next chapter, it's all clear and free to go. Yeah, and it was so cool. I went in and got to say goodbye to my barber today. Got a haircut. I'm like, man, he just did a number 2 all the way up, because it's going to start cooling down. And I was like, I hope I find a barber as cool as you. Today, his wife launched a freaking online animal treat website, cupcakestreets.com. Check it out. It's a cool website. Content, products are come to see. And that's the thing, is I will always endorse people like this, because I know them from my heart. You know, I know them by heart, you know them by heart. And so it's just so, because there's places in Nebraska, I'm like, when I moved out here, I'm like, where's all the animal love? I thought they like loved animals in here. It's all a lie. Most everything about Oregon is freaking a lie. What I came to find out, there's a lot of good people in it, but you gotta freaking go out there and find them and hit the streets and whatnot, and the website is in, but there's like 3 Dog Bakery out in Nebraska. I don't know if it's still open. I think it is. I looked it up today, because I sent him the link, because when he was telling me about this, I'm like, this is the market, you know, but I'm like, this is it's happening. And she's got a great idea, because ain't nobody else around up really doing it. Because when I first got my dogs, I'm a single parent with 4 dogs, you know, and mom. And so my dogs would get, like, for every birthday, they'd get a cake, like for dogs, in the shape of a bone with carrot and frog, and just, they're dog friendly. And this is what my buddy Calvin, the barber at Connection Cuts, South Salem, Oregon, his wife is starting a dog treat, and if they have food allergies, she'll account for those and things like that. It's just check it out. It's cool. People are freaking coming up with ways to generate their own. Rivet's been doing it for years. I would love to, you know, I'm gonna come back and visit Rivet, and you're gonna take me to a place or two where you've done floors recently. And I would love it if you'd freaking come out and visit me, and maybe do a floor or two, maybe where I live, because, you know, I'm going to let you know where it's at, buddy. You and the wife and the kid can come on down and visit. Hope you like dogs. So, anyway, I'm gonna get going because Mom's gonna go to bed soon, and I want to go spend some time with her because I'm gonna be without her for a couple days. But I'll be back in the morning. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace. Oh, I'm gonna. Just kidding. There we go.